Did you know global conflicts could be raising your fuel and food prices? Welcome to Global Economic Insights, where we unpack how world events hit your pocket. Today we're diving into the economic effects of the Israel-Hamas and Russia-Ukraine conflicts. Joining us is Dr. Elena Carter, a global economics expert. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay informed. Dr. Carter, how are these conflicts affecting India? India's feeling the heat as a major oil importer. The Israel-Hamas conflict threatens oil prices, with 44% of India's crude coming from West Asia. A 10% price hike could raise inflation, hitting fuel and food costs. The Russia-Ukraine conflict disrupts trade routes, hurting Indian exporters. Yet India's smart diplomacy, buying 35% of its oil from Russia, keeps prices stable. India's role as a global mediator also offers hope for peace. That's a big deal for every Indian household. What about Israel's economy? Israel's economy is strong but strained. In 2023, GDP growth dropped to 2% from 6.5% due to the conflict. Tech, a key sector, faces disruptions from military call-ups, while tourism has collapsed, hurting workers in places like Jerusalem. The government's spending 88% more to fund defense and rebuild, with a $2.7 billion business aid fund. Regional tensions keep recovery uncertain, but Israel's innovation shines through. And the Palestinian economy, especially Gaza? Gaza's situation is devastating. Before the conflict, 61% lived in poverty. By 2024, $50 billion in investments were lost, and Gaza's economy shrank by 80%. Worker restrictions and withheld taxes hit 143,000 families. In the West Bank, 80% of businesses, like in Hebron, closed. The United Nations says development is set back over a decade. Peace and global aid are critical for rebuilding. Heartbreaking. Now Ukraine, how's its economy holding up? Ukraine's economy is battling hard. Since 2022, GDP fell 29%, with exports like grain halted by destroyed ports. Reconstruction costs top $400 billion and displaced millions strained resources. Over $100 billion in Western aid keeps Ukraine going, but global distractions could slow support. Ukraine's courage is inspiring, but it needs the world's help. And Russia? Russia's economy is adapting, but struggling. GDP grew 3.5% in 2023 after a 2022 dip, thanks to oil sales to India and others. But sanctions cut Western markets, the ruble lost 50% of its value, and inflation hits 8%, raising living costs. Military spending and a brain drain hurt long-term growth. These conflicts have global consequences: higher prices, lost jobs, and displaced families. The world's economies are deeply interconnected, and the effects of conflict are felt everywhere. From India's fuel costs to Gaza's rebuilding, Ukraine's survival to Russia's challenges, these conflicts create ripples across the globe. Supporting peace and humanitarian efforts is essential to help those affected and to promote stability. India's balanced diplomacy highlights the importance of cooperation in a complex world. For more insights on global issues and their impact, subscribe to our channel and consider supporting humanitarian causes. Absolutely. Dr. Elena Carter, thank you. Viewers, how are these conflicts affecting you? Share in the comments and check our website for ways to support humanitarian causes. Hit that subscribe button for more insights. See you next time.